Suzanne here. Welcome to Excel Intuition's OR function example 1 video. We'll introduce the OR function by looking at the Sum Logical Functions worksheet. And if you haven't already done so, I recommend you download your own copy of this workbook so you can examine the data we're using for our examples, and you can try things on your own. And there's a lot of opportunities to learn from the workbook. So the OR function is structured exactly the way the AND function is, except it's spelled OR for OR. There are logical test arguments inside parentheses. You can have up to 255 logical tests inside of an OR function. And the OR function will result in true if any one of the logical test arguments evaluates to true. If all of them evaluate to false, then the OR function will result in a false outcome. So let's look at our AND/OR example worksheet. In this case, we've got data from the U.S. Census from 2021 that reports the percents of persons in poverty in various communities, and also the percent of persons in poverty in the U.S. as a whole. In this case, we've got two different Monterey County cities represented, but you could choose different cities from the drop-down lists if you want to look at that in your own workbook. And the two columns we have illustrating the OR function, we're asking the question, we're saying at least one of the city has a lower percent than the U.S. And then we're saying at least one city has a higher percent than the U.S. And let's look at how this is constructed. We've got our OR function, and we're saying the value in B8, the city in column B, is less than the value for the U.S. in F5, or the value in C8 is less than the value in F5. If either of those is true, then the OR function will result in true. Notice it results in false, because neither of those is less than the value for the U.S. as a whole. In this case, we're asking at least one city has a higher percent than the U.S. And we're saying, now our tests are the opposite. B8 is greater than F5, or C8 is greater than F5. And in this case, we know they're both greater, so that OR function results in true. If we wanted to have let's say we take a city, the city of Pacific Grove has a lower value for persons in poverty percent than the U.S., then our first OR function will end up with a true result, because one of those cities has a value that's less than the U.S. Thank you.